Hey there, everyone. How are you doing today? So, I created a presentation about the path to legacy wealth, the path to financial freedom. And this presentation, this PowerPoint, this real estate meetup, I'm not really sure where I would use this presentation, but I thought I would share it with you now. It was really, inspired by a conversation I had with Anna Kelly about sitting on this path, looking up a mountain or whatever for legacy wealth or financial freedom or even a better financial future, right? We kind of had that conversation. I talked about being at a trailhead, and it's your choice, right? If you're comfortable with the 40-40 life, working 40 hours for 40 years to live on 40%, go for it, right? If you want to follow Dave Ramsey and kind of save your way to becoming a millionaire and get there by the time you're 65 or 70, go for it. But if you are looking to make a difference, if you are looking to really take control of your family finances and ultimately earn either financial freedom or legacy wealth, I want to show you how to get there. I can only show you the paths that I've done, but it all starts with something that too many people miss. For most of us, and this was important for Olivia and I, you have to start by creating a better financial future. You don't just jump from where you are to financial freedom. Maybe if you win the lottery, you're an athlete or a singer and you have a hit. But for the average person like us, that's not how it works. In order to get to financial freedom, which is a 5, 8, 10, 12, 15-year journey, it starts with a better financial future. And I think too many of us don't appreciate what I mean by that, right? I've done really well when we created a course, How to Get Started One Rental at a Time. Over 1,000 students now, almost 1,150, I think. We have a growing private Facebook group. It's doing wonderful things. People are doing deals. It's awesome, right? That the fact that for $200 we're changing people's lives is amazing, right? And if you haven't bought it yet, sign up. Let's get going. Inventory is going to change. You're going to be able to make some good or great deals. But I've released something here recently that's probably even more important for most folks. Some of you have already got it. If you know what your family budget is, if you track your budget, all of that, if you can convert things into time, you don't need it. But most of you do. I know budgeting's not sexy. I'm trying to make it impactful. But let me show you what I mean by this. And again, this is about getting you on the path to financial freedom. So here we go. So let me just make this a little bit bigger. So here's the deal, right? Lots of you talk about this journey. Lots of you talk about, wanting to get on the journey to financial freedom. But I see it like this: better financial future first, then financial freedom, then legacy wealth. I don't believe you can shortcut this. I don't believe you can go from zero to hero. I don't believe you can get to financial freedom without a better financial future, right? This is how the journey breaks down, in my opinion. Here's the deal. I hear a lot of people, when you sit in my seat and you create original content every day, 3, 4, 5 videos, you hear a lot of things. You get DM'd on Instagram, you get hit on LinkedIn, you get, hit on Facebook. Lots of people talk a good game, right? They sit there on their couch or whatnot, but not a lot of people want to pay the price. I hopefully am remarkably consistent in what I talk about. I consider that a superpower I have, is just staying consistent, saying it hopefully the same way, maybe twisting it up same time, but it's the same stuff. But, not many people have completed the journey. And I'm sitting here on top of not only better financial future, but financial freedom and legacy wealth. Olivia and I's future is taken care of. Our daughter's future is taken care of. I'm trying to help you get there as well. So a couple of quotes I got here recently that I wanted to share with you. Dave Ramsey's program is like kindergarten for the financially ignorant. He can get you to zero, right? He basically takes you from negative net worth to zero. Mike Zuber's program is like a college degree that will get you well into the positive. Without question, how to get started one rental at a time is going to create millionaires. It already has. The course, How to Get Your Money Right, is going to take you from zero and help you have more down payment money and emergency reserves and things of that nature. If you have, $30,000 in various credit card debt and all of that thing, go follow Dave Ramsey. Full blessing, snowball, baby steps, whatever you want to call it. But when you're ready to get wealthy, I'm here. Another one I just found is Dave's plan is great if you make millions of dollars on book sales, just like wedge deals are great if you make $165K per month on YouTube. Yeah, I'm here as a simple W-2 employee. I don't have millions of dollars in book sales. I don't make hundreds of thousands of dollars a month as an entertainer. This next one is important. I heard Dave congratulating a lady last week that she was doing great and was on track to be a millionaire. He, Dave, asked how old she was. Her answer, 77. I rest my case. Folks, if you want to work the 40-40 life, 40 hours, 40 years to live on 40%, go follow Dave to the letter. You can get there. Save, sacrifice, 401k, invest early, let it compound. If you want to be wealthy faster, let's go. If you want to be, a millionaire in 10 years, let's go. But realize it does start better financial future, financial freedom, legacy wealth. Here's the deal. I've not done a great job of talking about this very important course. It's only $99 and it is going to set people up to change their financial future. It does lots of things. First, it converts price tags into time. Second, it allows you to understand where you are with a financial health score, and that score will change over your life. It could change monthly, frankly. It certainly will change yearly, and you own that. It allows you to talk about money with your family, your kids, your significant other. And it gives you a budget tracking system that you can track monthly. It changes colors and all of these fancy things. This course is extremely powerful. I don't talk about it enough because How to Get Started One Rental at a Time is changing lives every week, and it gets most of the press on my channel. But this course, listed below, link below, go check it out, is extremely valuable. Here's the deal. Step one, you cannot start this journey, better financial future, financial freedom, legacy wealth, unless you know where you are today. You have to start at that trailhead. And it was that impromptu conversation with Anna Kelly that really got this visualized in my head. So you're standing in front of the trailhead. Do you know where you are? This is a screenshot taken directly from an Instagram post about going broke on 200K. I took the financial variables. I actually have a YouTube video about going broke on 200K. This screenshot on the right is those numbers from that person. They grossed 200, their net was 127. They had 10 grand in expenses, 10 grand in income. They basically have no freedom dollars, and they're on the razor's edge, right? Their financial health score is 4.5. If you make 200 grand a year and your financial health score is less than 15, I want to tell you right now, me to you, you suck. Just take that for what it is. You can improve it, you can change it, but right now, that's where you are. And I want you to know, I was there. I absolutely was there when I was 30 years old and got on this journey. I talked about it in our book. We had to change our financial future, needs and wants and all of those things. So again, this little Excel spreadsheet is in the course. You can run it. I'd run it every 6 months and see how you are doing and seeing what you're doing to improve it. Do you know your monthly income? Most of you can tell me what you make gross. Probably most of you can tell me what you make net, but almost none of you can tell me what you spend. And almost no one can tell me how many freedom dollars they have. right? How much disposable income they have left that they can go buy something and not impact their month. What is your monthly committed expenses? Just tell me what your fixed expenses are. Rent, mortgage, car, insurance, entertainment, food, childcare. Can you tell me that? You have any idea? How about this? Can you track your expenses for a month? You, your significant other, your family? Where's your money going? How many holes are in your boat? Not many people can do this, and I'm trying to help you get there for $99. The other thing you can do is you could think about increasing the top line. Maybe you're in a career that has commission or bonuses. Maybe you have the ability to get a second job for a little while you pay down some debt. I don't know. But, I want it to be very clear. Sometimes people hear budgeting and they only think sacrifice. That's not the case at all. You can also increase income, right? Increase income and lower expenses. That's a huge win. Again, this was taken from the presentation Going Broke on 200K. I just wanted you to realize that in that example, I postulated that family who made 200 grand wanted to buy a video game console for their kid. I found this online. I have no idea if this is what they cost, but this one costs $1,100. And you would think if you make 200 grand a year, buying $1,000 console would not be that big a deal. Well, if you look at your gross income, you're kind of right. It takes about a day, a little bit more than a day. It's like a day and a half. By lunchtime on Tuesday, you've earned the money to buy the game. But folks, that's not how life works. You pay taxes. You donate to your 401k, right? So maybe you should look at your net income. All right, well, in that case, I've got to work a little bit more than 2 days. But that's okay. My kid's worth it. I can work until Wednesday morning to buy him or her this game. Folks, you're wrong. It's not net income that matters. It's your disposable income, what I call freedom dollars. This family who made 200 grand a year only had $5,700 unspoken for. That's painful to think about. They made $2.74 an hour that they could do anything they wanted with. They could save it, burn it on fire, whatever it is. That's why their financial health score was only 4.5. It's a horrible number. So what happens in this case? This family, if they want to buy that video game for their kids, got to work 50 days, 50. Folks, I'm here to tell you, if you have a disposable income of only $5,700 a year, you have no rights and should not buy this video game. No, I'm sorry. It's not a good idea. If working 50 days for a freaking video game, that's like working January 1st until like February 19th or something. That's just crazy. All for a video game? Come on. So step 2, once you realize where you are, you need to take and focus and daily action. You need to make it a habit. The reason How to Get Started One Rental at a Time is taking off is because I tell full-time employees what to do. Focus on a criteria, hit it every day. If you're going to get on the path to a better financial future, same deal. You need to focus and daily execute, track your expenses, talk about money, turn price tags into time. You need to do all these things because I promise you, if you go back to this thing here and this is your kid, right? Your 12, 13-year-old daughter, son, whatever it is. They think they're all flexing because you make 200 grand a year. They're like, of course my parents can buy me a video game. It only takes them a day, right? They only have to work a day to buy me a video game and they love me. No, son or daughter, mom and dad have to work 50 days. I'm thinking your kid would not want that video game console. Think about that. Do you talk about money at home with you or with your family or your friends? Is money a conversation? Income, spending, savings, wants, needs, all those things. I really want you to track your budget in actuals, right? Part of this $99 course is leveraging that sophisticated spreadsheet. It's all templatized for you. Just use it. See how you're doing. See if you have really any idea about your budget, your actuals, and your freedom dollars. Get that financial health score. You can have a side hustle, right? And for me, it was rental properties. What am I going to do every day to get a little bit more income, right? I want to add income on top of this so that my side hustle can become my main hustle and I could leave the 40-hour-a-week job. Step 3, I want you to realize that this is a multi-year journey. You don't just flip the switch, wants and needs, and suddenly you're saving 50% of your income. It takes work, but it's well worth it. You earn, save, invest, repeat. That's it. That's the secret to going to a better, you're at the trailhead. Better financial future, financial freedom, legacy wealth. Earn, save, invest, repeat. I'm here to tell you, as someone who's made the journey, who someone is trying to leave the path, the breadcrumbs, pointing out to other people, the journey is worth it. But life is going to throw things in your way. It is going to try to stop you. It's going to try to trip you up. It's going to try to make you take an off ramp. I just want you to be ready. Again, get your money right. The game of money, financial freedom starts here. It's $99. Get the course, get started, understand where you are, get on the trailhead, start moving forward. And if your side hustle is like mine, how to get started one rental at a time is changing people's lives every week. It just is. All right, everybody. Hopefully that made sense. Again, I'm only telling you what's worked for us. You can make the choice. It starts with a better financial future, then financial freedom, and ultimately legacy wealth. Take care. Have a wonderful day. I hope that was useful.